Hello, welcome to Universal Interiors. I am Uni, and I am here with my precious friend and cousin, Lezlee Engelstad. This lady, we share this crazy energy, and I just thought it would be such a fun thing for you guys to be in the middle of this just conversation. So we're going to start out, we're going to talk a little bit about, Les had some unfortunate mishaps happen.
A number of those, yeah.
She's going to just talk on one of them.
Well, first of all, I'm an old cousin of Uni's, and I have shared a number of stories that have, and because of my accidents, I have a few little testimonies, so to speak, of life and the gift that life is. So I get to choose, sum it up, hopefully, some of those areas in my life, and they were done by a car at one time and a motorcycle one time, and I hit a deer both times, and actually a few more besides that. And one of the was about 20 years ago, and that was a pretty major accident in my life, and I broke my face by having a very serious car accident. Didn't think I was even going to make it out of that one, and which was one of those deals that not many people get to have a chance to. But I had a chance to realize what life was going to be like when it was not going to be here any longer. The peace that flooded my heart was amazing and very real. And I experienced a miracle there. And I actually shared that in a story or two. I had it done in the Detroit Lakes Tribune a number of years ago.
I remember that.
And then also Angels on Earth did a magazine article on that one. But that's one of those little issues of my life. And it taught me many things, and it brought a lot of people to quick understanding how fragile life is. But a number of years ago, about a half a dozen of them, I had another accident, and that was on my motorcycle. I work at Fair Hills Resort, and I travel the road many a time, and make some mistakes sometimes by not going home at the right time. And at this particular evening, I left a little too late, and at that dusk time when deers love to romp, there it was in front of me, and interestingly enough, a mile away from the car accident spot. So I had a quick meeting with the deer, and as I did, the first thought was, hold on. And the next moment, I was sitting calmly on the side of the road, and not really sure. All I thought was, I have some explaining to do, because I did this very bad thing, taking my motorcycle late at night. But interestingly enough, I was, as I said, calmly sat on the side of the road, and I had two people come from the woods, one from the south, one from the north, and they just descended on me, two gentlemen, in different areas. They just showed up. But a miracle definitely happened there. I was met with an ambulance shortly after that, and I did break my hands, but not the rest of me, so gracious for that. But one thing that did happen along that way was about a year later, when I found out from one of the gentlemen that reintroduced himself, he said, it was so crazy. He said, to see the two of you out in the middle of the road. And I said, two of us in the middle of the road? He goes, well, that's what at first I thought. I saw two figures in the middle of the road. And well, the thing of it is my motorcycle was thrown about 100 feet, at least 100 yards perhaps, up ahead, and it was just myself. But I was sitting calmly on the side of the road, no recollection of anything in between that time. So an angel to my rescue once again, and there I was on the side of the road, just ushered right on in. God's presence is amazing, and His peace is incredible. And I've got a great couple little nuggets to share with people, and this is one of those things that I get to share with my cousin Uni and you.
Okay, I want to talk about peace. Because you mentioned that in your little story, peace, and I know that peace is more than gold. It's more than riches. It's more than
and we can't make it.
We can't.
You could try.
The peace that passes understanding. Can you touch on that, since you were kind of?
It's just a matter of washing with the grace every morning, because how else can we get that? And interesting when you said that too, Uni, is just that was what my car accident happened. The first thing was a flood of peace. Absolutely sure I was going to die, because I had headed down to the lake after my car crash, and but the peace was flooding. It was incredible, And I couldn't make it up. I couldn't conjure it. And that same thing, the peace that I felt on the side of that road. But again, the daily peace, that only can come when you get rid of yourself. And but your thought life is so important to peace, I think, is because what we start meditating on, what we start thinking about, you know what, wants to steal it. Every bit of this world wants to take it away from us. But if we stay totally in God's presence, which really can be pretty easy to do, if you just let your thoughts go, oh, I don't want to fear, you know, because that's what I think that we often do. It's so easy to fear things.
It is.
And but we capture those little thoughts, and the peace can come flooding. But you can't hold on to anything either. I think that's a big thing that people do. Not only try too hard, but hold on too tight to stuff that's not good for them. And that, of course, that'll steal your peace every time.
That's not even meant for you sometimes.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Along those lines, Les is known for her joy. She walks into a room and it just, like, the molecules change in the room just because of this crazy joy that she brings. Yeah, a lot of it is, talk about your joy. And
that is
where
a gift.
Do you find it?
That is a gift.
Is a
God's
sweet
amazing
gift.
how He floods us up. And neat part of, some of you may know, fruits of the Spirit, and what that talks of, we get 9 things that are given to us, these fruits. They're in all of us. We have to figure out how to do it and what to do with these fruits. And gratefully, I have a pretty positive parents in my life. I have amazing family, a son and a husband. They bring me a ton of these joys and these pieces that I would love to just say it's because of them or because of what I've been given, but it all is totally a gift from above. The joy is easy to hold on to. It really is. And you know what? God's faithfulness in all of this is that He wants it for everybody.
Yeah.
You know what He does? He wants us to be able to be confident, walk in, and pretty sure that even if half the room is going to totally not dig me, understand me, I'm used to that. But the other half kind of go, what's up with her? Yeah. And that is a God thing all the way, because He supplies that. He does. And I'm so, so happy. A little bit of that joy gets lost along the way. My family would probably know most of that. But for the most part, life is a gift.
Okay, well, since we're hitting them, let's just go with the last guy, love. We just, peace.
Love covers.
We got peace, we got joy, we got love.
Love covers it all. And that is, I hope that everyone can understand what that real love is. It's only a one-on-one. It doesn't work this way so much because we each have our own little deal. And love tops the cake. It's the cake topper.
Cherry on top.
Yep, it is. It's waiting for everybody.
So you've gone through all these little life things, and you have come out shining so much. You know, sometimes crazy things can happen to you, and it can just fulfill that stuff. I just think it's really cool how that stuff came to you, filled you up.
So I can hopefully spill out. You know, that's the way it works.
And that's kind of what happens.
Yeah, so you too. You're one of those joys.
We're good friends. All right, Les, thanks for visiting with us.
Thanks for asking me.
Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you later.